Hi everyone! In today's video, I am going to show you how to make these adorable little Rudolph and family Christmas ornaments. They are super simple and a great project to do with kids. It's a great Christmas Eve or weekend before Christmas Eve project to do with kids. You probably have the supplies on hand, and if not, they're really simple to pick up. So let's go ahead and I will show you the different materials that we need to make these adorable little pom-pom ornaments. So for supplies, you're going to need some brown yarn to make the pom-pom for the little reindeer heads, and I have 3 different colors here. I like that medium brown the best for Rudolph. So we'll also need some pipe cleaners. So I have some tan and dark brown pipe cleaners. You just need one color. Some little red pom-poms for Rudolph's nose. If you don't have pom-poms, you can use some beads as well. I'm going to use a pink bead for the Clarice nose, some googly eyes, some twine for the little ornament hook, a little scissor, and then a glue gun. And then here are the pom-poms, and I'm going to show you 2 ways to make pom-poms. So one is with this cardboard and another is with a pom-pom maker. So I'll show you how to do that later in the video. You'll also need a pencil and then a little bit of ribbon if you want to make the little Clarice reindeer for her bow. And let's get started. So we are going to cut our pipe cleaner in half, and then I'm going to cut it in half again. So it's about 1/4 of the length of the pipe cleaner. This is probably about 3 inches, I would say. I'm going to take that little 3-inch piece of pipe cleaner and then just wrap it around the pencil to make like a little spiral shape for the reindeer antlers. I'm going to wrap it about 2.5 times there and just make sure I have a real nice spiral shape, and then I'll just pull it off the pencil. And there you have it. We have one little antler. So we'll go ahead and do the same thing for the other side. So you just take your little piece of pipe cleaner and just wrap it about 2 or 3 times, 2.5 times maybe, around the pencil. That's the size that you need for the smallest pom-pom, which is about 1 inch. I'll also show you how to do a larger one, and we're going to use a little bit bigger piece of pipe cleaner there, but we'll do that in the second example. Now, if you have your pom-pom ready-made, you can add the hook like I'm doing now. So I'm just going to cut a little piece of twine. This can be any kind of string at all, any color, any type. It's just going to be the little holder for the ornament, so you can put it on the tray. I'm just going to knot it right here, and then I'm going to add a little dollop of glue to the pom-pom, and then just stick the knot right on top there. So now my little loop is connected to the pom-pom. Then I'm going to add a dollop of glue to the side of our little loop to add the antler. And I'm just going to stick the antler on, and you can move it around however you like to get them pointed in the right direction or to change the shape a little. So don't worry about that. You can fix that after. We're just placing them now. I'm going to add another bit of glue to the other side of the ornament holder, and then there we have it. So we have our little antlers attached, starting to look adorable already. I'm just going to kind of arrange them in the way that I like them, so they're standing kind of straight up. And he is so cute. I'm going to add a dollop of glue to the center of the little face area here, attach my pom-pom. I think that's so sweet. And then I'm going to go ahead and add the eyes on either side of the pom-pom just by putting a little dollop of glue and then following with the little googly eye. And lots of different sizes will work here. It doesn't have to be this exact size. Just use whatever you have at home. If you don't have googly eyes, you can use little black beads as well. Or if you want a blue eye Rudolph, maybe like some blue eyes or brown or any kind of bead, I think would work here as a good substitute. Now I will show you how to make the pom-pom using this pom-pom maker from Clover. So this makes, I think, the best pom-pom. I'm also going to show you another way, just using a piece of cardboard if you don't have this supply at home. But this will make a really perfect pom-pom every time. So you just open up the mechanism and you're just going to start wrapping from one end of that little like half circle until you get to the end. And then you're going to work your way back until you have it's nice and full, that little area there. And then you're going to fold it over, carry it over to the other side, and do the same thing and just keep wrapping and wrapping and wrapping. This takes like maybe 2 or 3 minutes. It's a really, really quick way to make a pom-pom. And then once that side is full, you're going to close it. You're going to cut the yarn, and then you're going to take your scissor and just cut right through the center of the yarn there. So you just kind of stick your scissor underneath, and you just cut right through. And we're going to get all the way through that side. Then we're going to flip it over and do the other side as well. Just cut, cut, cut. And then I'm going to cut another maybe 8 or 9 inch piece of string, and we're going to wrap that around the center there. And this is going to be the thing that holds the whole pom-pom together. So you're going to tie a knot really, really tightly, as tightly as you can without breaking the yarn. Knot it, cut it, and then we're going to add our little holder right here. So I'm just going to do the same thing, tie it, knot it. So this way we're not going to add the holder with glue this time. It's going to be part of the actual pom-pom. Then you just open up your little pom-pom maker, open the sides, and then you just pull it apart, and your little pom-pom is there and done in 2 or 3 minutes, and it's perfect. So that's the method. If you have the pom-pom maker, I'll show you just using a piece of cardboard in a second. But for now, we're going to go ahead and add some antlers. So I'm going to use the dark brown felt this time. I think it looks nice with the tan yarn. I'm using a half a pipe cleaner this time, and I'm wrapping 4 times. And I'm just going to cut off that extra inch at the end that I don't need. Definitely cut off that extra inch. If your antlers are too big, they'll have a hard time standing up, and it'll make your little ornament top heavy. So don't try to use the whole half a length of a pipe cleaner. This is probably about, I would say maybe like 6 inches worth of pipe cleaner on each side that I'm using. And now we're going to add her nose. So I didn't have a pink pom-pom, so I'm just going to add a little pink bead that I had, and that's going to be the little doe's nose. We're making Clarice here. Then we'll add the little eyes as well. And she is looking cute. I feel like if I make this again, maybe I'll try to figure out a way to add some eyelashes to the doe. Might make it cute. And then I just tied my little ribbon into a bow, and I'm just going to stick it right on top of her head there. So we have our little doe, and there's Rudolph. So there they are together. Look how cute they are. Very sweet. And now I'm going to show you how to just make the pom-pom using a piece of cardboard. So this is 3 inches across. Just take an Amazon box that you have and just cut it, into like 3 inches by 3 inches, or actually it doesn't matter what size it is the other way. You just want to use the length that's 3 inches for the pom-pom. And you're just going to wrap a worsted weight yarn 100 times. So it's a lot. You're going to wrap it 100 times around, like 85 to 100, I would say, somewhere in there. And then we're going to cut another 8-inch piece of string. I'm going to lay it vertically, and then I'm going to put my whole cardboard piece here. I'm going to pull it off gently. I don't want to disturb it too much. And then I am going to, for that piece of yarn that I cut, I'm just going to find the center point and then tie it very tightly. It's going to look like a bow. That's how you know you've got the perfect placement. Tie it as tightly as you can, and then knot it. And then that is what's going to make the center of your pom-pom right there. And then you can cut that extra string off, and then just go ahead and cut all of the loops. So you're just going to take your scissor and cut all the loops. So this is that part on the pom-pom, remember, that we did when we were cutting up the side. So that's the stage that we're at here. When you do it by hand, you start with a really large pom-pom, and you have to cut a lot off in order to get it to the right shape. So you're going to see we're going to have a lot of waste here. So that's one of the, I guess, drawbacks of just using cardboard. But again, it's an easy supply. Everyone has it. And this is just like $2 acrylic yarn. So at the end of the day, perhaps it doesn't matter so much. And I'm just going to keep cutting and cutting until my pom-pom looks nice and full, right? And that's kind of how you know when you're done. You just keep going around and around, and pretty soon it'll start looking full and uniform. And there you have it. So there is the method, just using a piece of cardboard. And that is it, everyone. So again, this is super simple techniques. This is a great project to do with little kids. I would probably make the pom-poms ahead of time and then just focus on the antlers and the decorating the little faces and stuff. And let's take one last look at our little reindeer family here. So adorable. You can make them in all different sizes, as you see I've done here, and all different little shades of brown and tan. And you can decorate them as you like. You can add some, different colored bows maybe for the females. I'd love to hear your ideas, other ideas for how to decorate these little guys. And that's all I have for you today, everyone. Have a great day, and I hope you have so much fun with this project and a wonderful holiday season.